morning.
Afternoon, really. Again, we're afternoon.
Good 10 minutes after noon. Because it's 10 after 12. We should go to the junction for lunch after this. Hi. I'm afraid one of these times I'm going to be taking a drink on the podcast and I'll start laughing and it'll come out my nose or something.
I think that'll probably end up being my favorite podcast.
Probably. How is everybody? I'm going to try to touch. My hair is much bad. Oh my gosh. It bugs me sometimes. I need a haircut so bad, and my beautician just went and had a baby.
How dare she?
She's so cute, though. She had a little girl, and she's so sweet.
Well,
so
when was
sweet.
the last time that you had your hair cut?
Gosh, it's been months. It's been months. She was just barely pregnant. So that's been like 9 months ago. Holy crap.
Mine's been 6 years.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't had a trim or
Nope.
anything? Huh. I don't think I could go that long. My hair's just
very soft.
Yeah.
And good.
Yeah, it's healthy.
So we're good.
It's healthy, yeah.
Because I don't blow dry it.
I haven't been lately. I haven't, because my straightener kind of died. So I've been using the scrunchie, the mousse. I get out with it wet and I scrunch it. And then the next day, I just won't wash my hair. I'll shower and then pull my hair up and then I'll do this. And then the next day it gets washed again. Yeah, I've got the natural wave thing going on, so it curls really well. And I'm getting the hang of it.
I didn't even curl my hair. This is me out of a braid.
I wish I could braid my hair. I mean, I can braid it, but I look very special, like very sweet and innocent and very naive.
I do too. It's adorable.
But you're young. I'm almost 50.
So.
It doesn't work for me.
I'm not that young.
You are.
Fine.
I had 4 kids at your age, my friend.
I know.
Okay. Oh, I love this. I'm going to just...
scrunch it.
I like it better scrunched. We're not talking about this right now, so quit asking.
No. Yeah. Stop looking.
Don't look at it yet. Okay, so I'm Christy.
I'm Trysten.
And I am at yarn_cafe_creations on Etsy.
On Instagram.
Instagram.
I'm Dragon Horde Yarn on Instagram with underscores between.
And on Etsy, I'm Yarn Cafe Creations, all one word.
On Etsy, I am Fingers of Fury.
And on Ravelry, I am Yarn Cafe Creations, all one word.
Ravelry, I am JengaKnits with a J.
Why you gotta be so difficult? Like, why?
I don't know. I have problems.
You have to she's like, it has to be original in every setting.
I know.
And we did change the name of our podcast to the Girls in the Yarn Cafe. I was able to do that. I think I talked about that last time, but I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks.
I know. I don't know if I like it.
I don't. I mean, I do in some sense.
We have so much to talk about today, finally.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about today, but it gave me a whole weekend last weekend. Vaughn was out of town for work, and so I spent the whole weekend making yarn. He's out of town again this weekend on a dirt biking adventure with his with his brothers and his nephew, and so I have another weekend that I can just get caught up and stock up on yarn. So I'll be doing that after this. I wish I had that. It's hard when you work, and that's why. I mean, I don't know what other yarn dyers do, but you and I both work full time.
Mm-hmm. And I go to school usually.
You go to school. You're out this semester. But I also have a therapy practice at night, which is only 1 night a week, so that's not a huge deal. Yeah. But some days, like, I just want to come home and not dye yarn.
Yeah.
So I just come home and I don't. So you have to wait an extra day sometimes to get your order, because sometimes I have it all ready to go. Sometimes I have to dye your orders.
Yeah.
Depending on what I've got in stock, which I don't mind doing.
Yeah, I started doing that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take me very long to dye it. It just depends on whether or not I am able to dye it.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy, a lot of standing on your feet. I can't wait till we build our new house.
I'm so excited. I was telling Eric about that. I'm like, she's building like a studio.
It's going to be pretty awesome. Vaughn and I were talking about, like, he's going to build a shop, like a big shop, because he's a fabricator and he likes to work on cars, and not that he likes to fix cars, he likes to rebuild cars and make them better and stronger and cooler and prettier. And he's got dirt bikes, and he's always taking his dirt bikes apart and cleaning the parts and all of that. And we just don't have enough room here. But then I'm going to build a yarn cafe. Like, my friend and I were talking about it yesterday. She said once a month you should have like an open house at your new studio where you invite people in that live in the area. And they can come and look at your yarn and buy on the spot, too. And I thought, well, that might be fun. Cool. That might be cool. And then I'm going to build It's going to be pretty big, and it's going to have like a commercial stove. It's going to have a couple sinks, a washer and dryer, you know, for the towels. But above it, because his shop's going to be really tall ceiling, and I want my yarn cafe to be right next to it. Mm-hmm. So with the ceiling being that high, I want my ceiling to be high. And I want to have a loft up in it.
I can't wait for that. We can do our knitting group up there.
We can do a knitting group up there. I'll have a ventilation system so that, you know, once I'm done dyeing yarn, there won't be chemicals in the air. Mm-hmm. And also we can do the podcast up there. But also, you know, just having people come over and hang out and do knitting or whatever. It would be kind of a cool little place up there. I'm excited about it because right now I'm using my kitchen.
Oh, me too. I don't even cook on my stove anymore.
I don't cook anymore. I mean, even Marche, my other daughter's here this weekend, and she wanted me to make eggs and stuff this morning, and I'm like, I'm making muffins because my stove is not clean enough right now. It's got dye and stuff on it. But yeah, so how was your week?
It was pretty good. My last 2 weeks.
Your last 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
Last week I got my tattoo.
We should see your tattoo.
You guys want to see it?
Yay!
All right, hold on.
All you girls went, all my 4 daughters went and got sister tattoos, and their stepsister went too, Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love hers. Hers is cute. So I'm going to strip a little bit. Everyone, sorry. I'll turn my back.
But she has a tank top on, so don't panic. Yeah. They went, okay.
Come on.
She got kind of the Nightmare Before Christmas with little owls. Now what?
No, Mom.
They're owls.
It's a mixture between Nightmare Before Christmas and My Neighbor Totoro. Those are little Totoros.
They're Totoros / owl-looking objects.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited because I'm a huge Studio Ghibli fan, and Nightmare Before Christmas is like a minor theme of my wedding.
And I made wedding cakes.
You made the cakes.
That were pretty awesome.
Yeah. So here's my new sister tattoo, and I absolutely love it, and it hurts so much.
It's still healing. You guys went last weekend and got him, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, and Alaska got Alice in Wonderland. Marche got Peter Pan, which is awesome.
Hers is so cute.
She got it up here, and it's just the silhouettes of Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, and then the kids and
Wendy,
so
Michael,
cute.
John.
It is so cute. And then
the
Taylor got the cricket from Mulan, right? Mm-hmm. And Ash got Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, and like I said, Alaska.
She got Little Mermaid going like this.
Ashley did, yeah, with her hair going coming out of the water. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's cool that you guys got those. You guys have been talking about them for a while. And
for like years.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting another tattoo.
More than just the...
Mine, I have on my lower back, and let's just get that out of the way. I have a lower back tattoo that I got like 10 years ago, and it's small. It's not a very big one because I was a little bit chicken, but I've been wanting to get added onto it and have it come up like my side or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so that it's a little different. But you know what? I just haven't had time, and that's kind of low on the priority list of things to do.
I had no idea. We were actually going to be getting the tattoos. And so I got there. Well, I got texted the day before because Alaska wanted to write up.
I thought you did know.
I knew that they were going to happen eventually, but...
Okay.
Then Ashley gave us the tickets on Christmas. I'm like, oh, this is happening. And then I'm like, oh, but that's in January. It's like November.
Forever, a long ways ago.
In my brain, like, it didn't really feel like Christmas until after Christmas. And so when it's like, oh... on Saturday, we're going to go get tattoos. Can you drive me down? I'm like, oh, crap. I'm getting a tattoo, aren't I?
And was it as bad as you thought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Do you have other tattoos?
Yeah, but I was a baby and they put numbing cream on it.
Oh, so you did it hardcore. You did it natural.
Yeah, I actually got a tattoo.
You got natural.
Yeah. It was fun. The tattoo artist, Tori, she's hilarious. Because I am extroverted. I'm an ESFJ. For the personality tests, and that just means I'm very like outgoing and stuff loud. I'm very loud.
You're vocal.
And I was just making her crack up the entire time, and then it went to be my turn getting a tattoo, and I was just like silent, and I was listening to Harry Potter on tape to try to distract me because it hurt so bad, guys. I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I'm such a baby.
I may or may not have almost passed out when I started getting my tattoo. I'm like, can you stop for just a second? Because I'm...
Oh, I almost did after.
Yeah, it was...
I was like pale and I was like shakily like walking everywhere.
And it's a weird kind of a pain. It's not like you cut your finger open kind of a pain. No. It's just a constant like scratch that someone's
and I feel like in that moment it was adrenaline that got me, and then after it happened, like I wanted to cry, like hysterically cry, because my adrenaline was so up that entire time.
That makes sense. Yeah. I had an experience like that once at work when there was a handicapped patient that came in. When I was a medical assistant, and he was 18 years old, he was autistic and had Down syndrome, and the care center would bring in the patients and they'd put them in a room, and then the 2 nurses that came along with them, the like caretaker nurses, they would go from room to room with the patient, depending on which patient was in each room. And he was just fine in the room by himself. He was reading golden books. But when they told him it was time to go, he kind of went wild. And the 2 nurses and our nurse practitioner were trying to kind of hold him down. And he was sitting on the ground with his legs sticking straight out. And they're like, grab his arms, grab whatever. And so the nurses had his arms, and I was trying to hold his legs down. Well, his arms got loose. And he grabbed my hair, and I have a lot of hair. Grabbed my hair and slammed my face down into his legs and was pulling and screaming at the same time. So he was like, ah, ah. And 3 of our doctors came around the corner. 2 of the doctors were grabbing his arms, trying to get him off of me. So there was like 5 or 6 people on him. And I just held still. I couldn't do anything else. And then, the adrenaline's going. I get up. His hands are full of my hair. I had bald spots in my hair, and I'm like, I'm fine. But like 5 minutes later, I went into the bathroom. You have to like
break down, because and
I broke down.
When we have crisis at my work, those are kind of the experiences I'm used to. So you say that, I'm just like, well, are you trained in how to do these appropriately?
Even if you are, like after that adrenaline,
it's a rush. It's so much adrenaline. Like usually, I go back into my office and like sit under my desk and just have a moment if I need it. It depends on the situation, but yeah, like if I could tell stories, they'd be very similar. And it's hard, but yeah, once your adrenaline gets going and if it's prolonged, it's even worse.
I couldn't stop crying.
Anyways, let's move on to like happier topics.
Anyway, well, we want to talk about some of the Knitalongs and things that we have going on right now. On the
administrative.
On my Ravelry page on the group, Yarn Cafe Creations is where we've been putting them, because I haven't created a new group for us yet, which we got to get going on that.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Our New Year's resolution sock Knitalong is on Ravelry. There's a post for that, and you can post pictures. It's a no chatter thread, which means don't comment on other people's pictures, so that you don't, otherwise you end up in the drawing 100 times,
and then you win and everyone else is like
yeah, they're like we're not going to join those anymore because people cheat. So there's some cool pictures on there though, you guys. I've been looking.
Oh yeah, watching. I look like every other day and I love them.
I know, I've been loving all of them. So if you join that, it ends like on Tuesday though, on January 31st, and then we're going to be doing a drawing on our next podcast, which unfortunately may be 2 weeks away.
We didn't plan that
very well, but that's okay.
Sorry guys.
You guys don't care. You're going to win something. So maybe. Right now I think there's like 50 people in it.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I had some of my customers messaging me today, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to go right over and do it." So you still have a couple days to jump in on it.
And it's basically do something new on a sock that you've never done. Whether it's
knit a new sock.
Yeah, knit a new sock, knit a new pattern, do a different kind of a cuff or a toe or a heel or a different kind of yarn type, technique, knitting needles, whatever.
Yeah.
So
try something new.
And then the drawing will be, you'll get to choose a yarn from my shop, and Tristan's going to be making...
We're going to do 2 drawings.
2 drawings. 2 skeins of yarn and 2 sets of stitch markers, right?
No.
One skein
of yarn
per person, which equals 2 skeins of yarn, but 1 per person and 1 set of...
So 1 person will be getting a skein of yarn and 1 person will be getting my stitch markers.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember these things.
I bet they were rooting for you and be like, yes, Christy, let's get all the things.
I'm like giving everything away. Let's give all of it away. Yay.
You're all winners.
Oh, so anyway, that's our New Year's resolution sock knit along. Also, we still have our unfingering weight blanket. Non-fingering weight, whatever you want to call it.
Non-sock yarn.
Non-sock yarn. Yes. Gosh, I just forget. And I haven't put a post up for people. I don't know if anybody's ever even doing it.
I think some people are.
Okay.
Well, there's like 2 people that's doing it that
post
I know
up. It's just using the mitered square Cozy Memories type blanket. You know, make your mitered squares out of anything except the sock yarn. Unless you double it. You know, make it like a
make it DK.
So that's
still going on. Right?
That's all year. There's no prizes. I'll put a posting up. Gosh, why haven't I done that? I totally forgot. And that's just something for fun. And I've only made 2 squares. I showed them on the last podcast. I haven't. Tristan's made 0. Her progress is nil.
I'll probably make that soon because I want to steal some of your Ravelry.
I have some left over, so you can take it. Yeah, because I've got some. It takes. I weighed my squares, right? And I think it was 25 grams. Okay. 20 to 25 grams for 1 square.
And so maybe we should do packs.
Packs?
Sell kits?
Maybe.
Okay, never mind.
We will entertain that at maybe sometime in the future. And then the next knit-along is going to start on Wednesday, February 1st. I have a knit-along that Danny from Little Bobbins is Little Bobbin podcast is hosting for Amy Meeks and I. Amy from Periscoping Sisters. It's her Love Along sock. So it's the Love Along. It's a knit-along called Love Along. And it's, you go onto her Ravelry page and buy the pattern, the Love Along socks. And then you can post in Yarn Cafe Creations Ravelry group. I'll put a posting up on February 1st. And you have to use my yarn if you want to post in my group. And then you can also post in Periscoping Sisters. And you can post in Little Bobbins. All 3 on Ravelry. There'll be prizes, drawings, a drawing in each one. But again, mine you have to use my yarn. You can use whatever yarn you want for the other ones. But we originally made it with the Twinkle sock. Amy made hers on the Twinkle sock in like a lavender. It's really pretty. So I do have a bunch of Twinkle in solids, a lot of springy colors. But I also have all kinds of other colors too. And it's a lacy looking kind of, not lacy, but it's kind of like got little, things like this in it. So the solid colors look better. I guess. I don't know.
I think solids do look better.
I haven't seen any with variegated. So, and next one will be in yours. Do you want to talk about that one?
So I'm also going to be doing a collaboration with Amy Meeks from Periscoping Sisters and Inked Indigo on Instagram. And
who's hosting yours?
I am.
No.
Well, I'll be hosting a knit-along later on. But so the Hey Sister podcast, Rachel and Tabby from that, they were so awesome. And they are, right now, they're doing a test knit for it. Amy has the pattern pretty much made. I think she's going to be releasing that March 1st, hopefully. And that's when there's a hair in my eye. That's when I'll be starting a knit-along on our page, hopefully. But yeah, so they're working on that. So if you want to ever go over to the Hey Sisters podcast, I think it was on their last 2 that they're working on it. And they look gorgeous. Like, the colors... Yeah.
I think Rachel is almost done with one of her socks. Or finished one of her socks.
Oh, hers is the pink and blue combo.
Yeah, and it's really pretty. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So the pattern is going to be the Speckled Dragon Eggs pattern. And this is what it's going to look like.
Is that
if I can angle it right? Yeah, I don't know why she sent it to me upside down.
That's okay.
But I love it. Like, the cute pattern they have on it is going to be like eggs on it. It's so cute.
It's really cute.
I love it. I can't wait to make one. And look at that heel on it too.
Or not. Or don't.
That heel is just gorgeous. How she made that. I wish I had a pair, but unfortunately I'm still knitting my first pair of socks right now, so that's not going to work. Oh my gosh, people.
People are like, you're so popular.
I know. I think it's a group text though, because I just got like 8 things at once and my phone's weird. So
that's your next knit-along.
That's my next knit-along, and so I'm going to have 4, maybe 5 color choices for the kits. I'm trying to replicate one because it was a mistake.
But it turned out
out so cute. So I'm going to see if I can do it again.
That's hard. I've done that before.
Yeah.
And I don't know
I think I know how to do it.
Okay. Okay, and then I've done a couple of collaborations recently. I just finished one, and they're not available anymore. But it was a bag and sock yarn kit, which the kit is not available anymore, unfortunately. But you can still buy the bag from her shop and the yarn from mine. Let me just grab the yarn here. It was called the Ain't She Sweet.
Did those sell out fast?
Yeah. Well, we only put it up for a little bit, for like a few days. The kit, and then after that, now you have to buy them separately. So I made, it's kind of like a Valentine theme. She made the cutest bag. I haven't gotten mine in the mail yet. She's sending me one. But this is the yarn. It's got speckles, red speckles, and it's like a lilac. I don't know how you say it. I always have said lilac. With red speckles, and it's got pink. So this yarn is available in my shop, but I only have 2 left. I'm not making any more. So I've got 2 as of right this second. I sold one yesterday, but I'm not going to reproduce it. It's very Valentine-y, and I love it, but I'm just not going to reproduce this one because it was kind of a special deal.
Yeah.
So that one's in the shop, and I know Lost and Fond is who I did the collaboration with, and her name's Lindsay, and she's on Instagram as Lost and Fond, F-A-U-N-E-D, and on Etsy it's also Lost and Fond, and so she still has bags, and they're cute. They're a drawstring, which I don't have any drawstring. This is going to be my first drawstring. It's going to be cute. So that is a kit I just finished, and coming up in March, I'm collaborating with Molly Klein Design.
Ooh.
With a bag and sock yarn kit.
That's right.
And I don't have the yarn made for that yet. I will be working on that shortly, but the colors of her bag, well, maybe I shouldn't say anything. It'll be a surprise. It's really cute. It's a totally different color palette than the last one. So it'll be cute.
I have one thing too.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of my Harry Potter yarn club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going great. I actually had to open up 27 more spots because I don't want anyone to be left out.
Right.
That's cool, though. I opened up 27 more spots for this last month, and this next coming month, I'll be opening it probably the 6th is what I did last month. So the 6th of February will be, you order it for March. And I'm super excited for the last one. I'm coloring up. I'm dyeing up. I'm waiting for my sock yarn to come in right now, but I'm going to be dyeing up my second colorway and sending it out in a week.
Cool.
I'm so excited.
So you have 27 total or more than that?
No, 47.
Holy cow. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know.
And these are the kind that, I don't know about you, and someone asked if we could talk more about our yarn dyeing, and I love to share, but I also know that it's a very competitive industry right now. And so we want to be able to share kind of what we do, but at the same time, can't give away all of our secrets. Yeah. But there are different ways. I know that I do yarn depending on the color type, and the one that you're doing, you can only make 4 at a time, right?
Yeah, I can only make 4 at a time.
Because we have 4 burners. So literally, people, when we make yarn,
it's out of love.
It is, because it takes, you can only put 1 in each pot when you're doing certain techniques, and that takes about 45 minutes to an hour per batch, doesn't it? And then you have to rinse it, wash it, and then you have to dry it, which takes another few hours. So literally, it takes a long time. And I have some other techniques that I can put 3 in a pot, for more of the tonals, and I also use a pan and do some oven ones too, depending on. But it's still in the oven for a couple of hours, and then you have to let it cool, and then you have to rinse it. So it's a long process. Somebody asked us a question. In fact, we're going to show a gift we got in a little bit, but she wanted to know, how do you keep your fingers from turning the color of the yarn when you're knitting? And
you don't.
I never had that problem.
You're knitting?
When you're knitting. Isn't that what she was asking?
No, when you're dyeing, how do you keep it off your fingers?
Oh, I wear gloves.
Yeah, I just wear gloves. I have to go pick me up some today because I'm almost out.
But also, I've heard people on other podcasts say,
when you're knitting,
the dye comes off on your hands, and they're like, and I know that happens with indie dyers, and I thought, It doesn't happen. Like, that doesn't happen.
It's not supposed to happen.
It's not supposed to happen.
Unless it's not super washed. Then I can see that maybe happening.
No.
Really?
If you are using the right product, the right binding agents in the water, and there's different kinds. There's vinegar, there's citric acid, there's some commercial products that are more heavy duty. There are different kinds of dyes. Some of the dyes, there's an expensive dye called Lancet that I don't use, but Lancet dyes are supposed to bind more quickly to the yarn and be more color fast. I can honestly say that there are some colors when you're dyeing that it's hard to get them 100% to not bleed when you wash them. Mm-hmm. You still might. I know I work really hard to make mine as color fast as I can, so that when I'm rinsing, that it runs clear. But I
have a trick for that. I can show you.
Okay, I would love to hear it. But I mean, okay. I've gotten to a point where that never happens. But I do have one dye color that I don't use it anymore because it was so hard to get it to color fast. I mean, no matter what I did, how much I rinsed it, how much of my binding agent I used, it still bled. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want people to have to worry about it bleeding.
Yeah, while you're knitting it.
Well, right, because it was a dark color, and if you put a light color with it, it's going to bleed onto it when you go to block it. So I'm here to tell you, if there are yarn dyers that you're buying from and you're constantly having dye on your fingers when you're knitting, you may want to take that skein, and the easiest binding agent that most people have on hand is vinegar. Take that skein, put it in some lukewarm water or in a pot. Well, maybe not a pot because you don't want to use those for cooking after. Yeah. But just put it in your sink with some warm water or, a little more than lukewarm and some vinegar and let it soak. Yeah. And that should, if you want to use a pan, if you have an old pan or like a disposable oven pan, you can put it in there with water and vinegar and stick it in your oven at like 250 for about an hour, and the heat will help it bind. But your fingers should not be turning colors, my friends. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not dissing on the other dyers, but maybe they don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe it might happen with like a different yarn dye that we're not using.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. There's the educational piece for today. You're welcome. Okay, next thing. I was asked just in the last couple days to be part of the Sock Yarn Swappers. So I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's a really cool thing. Lisa from A Life Full of Laughter on Instagram, and her Etsy shop is sockyarnswappers.etsy.com. What she does is she features like a yarn dyer, and she's going to have me dye 10 skeins, 10 different colors. So 10 skeins of sock yarn.
Is it of the ones that you already have?
It can be. She said it can be the ones you have. It can be solids, tonals, speckled, whatever you want. It can be new ones that are exclusive to the Sock Yarn Swappers. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I might do a mixture of new ones and classics. And then she takes them, depending on how many people sign up for the swap. It's a it's a swapless sock swap. That is really... We need to add that to our voice warm-up.
Okay, we'll do that.
Swapless sock swap.
Swapless sock swap.
Okay. I send her the yarn, so depending on how many people sign up, she breaks each skein. She does all the work. She breaks each skein down into 10 minis, and then you get one 10-gram mini of each color. So there's 10 spots per 10 skeins I send. So if 40 people sign up, I'll make 4 of each color and send them to her. But anyways, that's going to be in April, starting in April. She posted it on her Ravelry, which is Sock Yarn Swappers on Ravelry, and she's got all the instructions in there on how you can sign up. And she collaborated on this, or I don't know how this worked with the Naughty Knitwits, Michelle and Leslie. She told me that she had talked to them and they recommended my yarn, or I don't know if they're hosting this swap or if I don't really know the relationship. I've heard them talk about it before. Yeah. But I also heard the Grocery Girls talking about it too, on their most recent podcast.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I watched it
Eric's
last
not working, so I don't get to stay up and watch my podcast anymore.
Oh, man. So she's going to... I'm going to send her yarn in probably April. I may start working on some colors. And if you want to message me on Instagram or yarncafecreations@gmail.com, maybe you have color palettes that you like. And if you're somebody that would want to join that, maybe there's some requests of classics that I have. I don't know. This is my first time being part of a swapless sock swap. Was that everything on this page?
Yes. Oh, no, guest dyer.
Oh, okay. So another thing coming up, I just finished the guest dyer for January. We're going to draw the name on our next podcast. So there's still time if you want to go on to Ravelry and Yarn Cafe Creations group. There are instructions on there. It'll say, I think it's the 6th cup or 7th cup guest dyer. It's the most recent.
We just did the 8th cup.
I know, but I had posted it on that.
Oh, okay.
And you just post. I don't even remember what the question was. This because it's been about a month because I did it right before Christmas. Mm-hmm. Right after I drew the last one, so maybe it was right after Christmas.
Okay.
But I'm kind of spreading it out a little bit. It's a lot of work, and I'll be honest with you, 100% honest. I am not selling as many as I thought I would. Not that they're bad color choices, but not every color choice appeals to everyone.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work. And so I may do one more time as drawing a guest dyer. And then I post that, the yarn that they collaborate with me to make. Mm-hmm. And if it still doesn't sell very many, because it is a business thing too.
Yeah.
It's fun for the guest dyer to be able to give their input. But if it doesn't sell very many, it's a lot of work for not a lot of payoff. And so I may just scrap it. And that's okay. Maybe we'll come up with some other cool, fun thing to do, Anyway, that's all I have on the admin stuff. So I thought
maybe a whole page of admin.
Holy cow.
Dang.
You want to move on to finished objects?
Yeah.
We should come up with a catchy name for finished objects. Because everybody else calls them finished objects.
I'll work on that. Let's put a pin in that. I bet you want to talk about this one.
Okay, hold on. We're going to talk about what I'm wearing and what Trysten made too. Because she made the same exact pattern. Choking myself there. Okay, she made the same pattern.
Shut up.
Okay, ready? Let's show we both made Amy Meek's pattern, the Oy Vey wrap.
Or did we?
I finished mine this week.
Well,
Trysten, Amy, you'd be so proud of Trysten because she altered the pattern
without realizing it,
not knowing that she did it. So I'll show mine. Here's mine.
It looks so pretty.
Let's look at Trysten's.
Oh my God.
Trysten made
You're gonna have to help me. I made a poncho.
Trysten made an Oy Vey.
Look at it. Amy, I'm so sorry. Hold on, I'm not even done unwrapping it yet.
Okay, hold on. This is what we're doing with it, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Oy Vey beach skirt.
It's like a hippie wrap. Yeah, you have to get the frill in it.
It's awesome.
Stop. I know what our screenshot's going to be now.
I died. Because I finished mine, and Tristan's been working on hers forever, and I'm like, I'm finishing mine tonight, and she's like, you're finishing it? Okay, I'll get working on it. And she brought it over today, and I'm like, well, gosh, this looks right. What in the heck? What in the heck did you do? Like, it's, she did the little cast-off edge just fine.
It looks so pretty.
And then I'm like, but yours is like ruffling. It's like a lampshade cover. And I go, what did you do? And then I'm looking at her lace pattern, if you can see the lace pattern. Okay, look at her lace pattern. Look at my lace pattern. It said, it's a paper pattern.
Knit two together.
It said, there's a part on it that says knit two together, and she knit two. Not together. Anyway. I'm so proud of you. You used so much freaking yarn on that.
I know.
So we made an executive decision together today. I kind of told her, if I were you, I'd take it apart and start over because you'll get it done in like 2 days.
So mad.
You know what, though? It's
so mad. I tried putting it on. Okay, watch this.
We tried to put it on her.
I have to put my hair up though, because
we tried to put it on her today. Just I'm like, well, maybe we can you can still wear it. It might
be a thing. Hold on, let me put my hair up.
It can be like if you go to a restaurant, it could be a bib. You can. Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on. Look at this. It's like a summer shirt.
I made a shirt, guys. I can't make a sweater, but I can make a shirt.
I wonder if we could make it into some kind of a weird wrappy sweater.
I tried figuring it out. There's just so much of it, and
It's a poncho, pretty much. It's a. You are. That looks pretty stylish.
So hot.
It's so
big.
round, and it lays out like a big doily.
Amy, I'm so sorry. This is a very bad representation of Amy Meek's Oy Vey shawl, everyone.
This is the correct.
There you go.
Actually, mine might be altered slightly too, because I just knit till I ran out of yarn, and so I don't know if I have as many wedges as what the pattern calls for.
I do.
You have
There's a million of them.
You have a right amount of wedges with a few extra stitches on each row. I can't even believe how many extra stitches that would take, because you increased 2 after every yarn over on that.
Yep.
You increased 2.
Yep.
Instead of, because that row doesn't increase at all. That whole row increases by 2 total.
Oh my God. Stop giving maybe stuff 4. Away.
It's 2. Okay. Anyway, it's big. She made the Oy Vey poncho. Yeah. So there you go, Amy.
If you guys want to I could bring it up top here and have this little dangly thing.
That'd be cool.
It's starting to look a little better.
It's kind of like a lanyard. You could probably hook your keys to it and never lose them.
Fine, I'll take it apart. You win.
Well, I think
I can wrap it around my neck 4 times.
Well, and the funny thing is as you were making it and you brought it over that first couple times, I'm like,
it looked right.
This is going to be beautiful, because I love those the color.
I think I'm going to do it differently though. I think I would do it in chunks instead of this small stripes.
What do you mean?
Small stripes. I would do it more chunky.
Okay, yeah.
I did not flip you all off. I was pointing with my index finger.
Whatever.
I'm so sorry.
Just kind of that way.
I'm so sorry. So, yay.
So that's one FO.
That is an FO.
An effed object. That's an effed up object is what that is.
FUO. There, we're making new things.
Okay. So your other...
I think I might just keep this up.
Your other project that you finished is beautiful, though.
Oh, it is.
I love it, and I'm just going to try to make this look decent. Okay.
I was wearing it, but I took it off because my hair was driving me crazy. So I made a Raina shawl.
Yes, she did. And I love it.
I love the colors. It doesn't have you do the color work this way, but I kind of like the more Aztec-y prints, so I kind of wanted to do a little fun thing with it.
It's so pretty.
So I absolutely love it. This is Barocco yarn. I do not have the colorways because they're numbers, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I don't memorize numbers. I've been wearing it for a week.
It's so cute on.
I love it so much.
It's so warm and snuggly looking.
Yeah.
Is it worsted weight?
No, it's DK.
DK weight. Okay.
I don't think it asks for DK.
But you use DK.
I love it.
It's so cute. Raina Shawl by Noora, Noora, Laivola, Laivola.
And this is such my style. I told you all that I love the triangle shawls. They look this good on me.
They look cute. I mean, I like the colors. Oh, this is Lavender Fields from my shop, and the other one was Rail Car Pumpkin and Chocolate from my shop. But I love those colorways together.
Mm-hmm. I love them. I'm making another one. I'll show it on my whips.
I do like it.
Because I'm going to make a million of these because they're so cute.
And warm and cozy and snuggly.
Yeah, it was -6 degrees last night when I was going to my car.
It's been so cold up here.
And I just I was telling my coworker, I'm like, I don't have a coat. I have a poncho. And trying to get to my car and get warm and stuff. The only thing that was warm was my neck. And okay, it's been so cold. I got into my car, put everything, got everything ready, then reached into my bag, and I'm like, I want to live on my back. It's so warm in there.
I couldn't get my front door open this morning. It was frozen shut. The front door of my house.
Oh my God.
I turned, I'm like, what?
I've been frozen out of my car at midnight.
Almost happened to
my
me.
Old car.
Isn't that awful? And there's no smoking happening, so I don't have a lighter. Vaughn had to come in and
You can use sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
Oh, that's good to know.
I use that in all the cracks in my door and the thingy.
Vaughn's truck was
And then I found out that my coworker had, I don't know if it was actually frozen or if my coworker had just relocked it and they were trying to get into my car that was locked. Oh my goodness. For like an hour. And then all the cats from the campus came and like were sitting on my car just watching us.
Do you guys have cats on your campus?
Like 18 cats. There's this one cat that has has part of its ear chopped.
Aww.
And I can't remember its name. They all have weird names. It's a freaking ninja.
Is it really like mean?
It just gets into the house every single time. Like I have to like open the door, like any door that I go outside with, I have to like slowly open it and like observe. And last night it was right there waiting.
They're tricky.
Yeah, and we have 3 houses on campus.
They watch you for a while to see where your feet are placed when you go out the door, and then they're like...
Mm-hmm. And I caught it. I, like, threw my leg against the wall and caught it, like, right here. And I'm like,
it's like, you rung its bell. Our cats sometimes run in, and especially Roger. Roger's the ninja.
Damn that Roger.
Roger and Scatter both have gotten in, and I told Vaughn... Okay. I had a talk with Vaughn because I love Vaughn.
Oh no,
he's a cat guy, and
I'm a cat girl. Disrupt his beauty.
You had me at meow. Well, he gives the cats treats outside the front door, so cats are smart.
Yep,
they hear his footsteps coming to the door in the morning to leave, and he usually has a pocket full of treats, and he'll give them some treats. And then when he gets home from work, he comes in the house, grabs the treats, and gives them treats. And I don't do that. Number one, it gives him the poops. And he's such a cat guy. The cats in the winter can go in the garage. And he put a cat door in our garage door like our outside garage door. There's a little cat door. I'm surprised we haven't gotten skunks or raccoons in our garage. But
probably because you have Roger.
So they've got little cat beds in our garage. But they also have a cat box out there that he takes care of. But when he gives them too many treats, sometimes they don't make it to the cat box, and that just bothers me. I'm not an indoor pet person, and even though they're in the garage and they're not in our house, I still have to go out to the garage for stuff, Anyway, I told him, I said, honey, listen. When I get ready for work and I'm going out our front door, I have usually my coffee in one hand, I have a bag with packages on my arm, I've got my purse, and I cannot fight off ninja cats. Like, I can't... I love that term, by the way, ninja cats.
They're ridiculous.
I said they are like, they're so used to now you coming out, because they never used to do that, and they were never at our front door in the mornings.
The thing is, it's because he's feeding them at the front door.
Yes. And
so we had to make a rule at our house, be like, you cannot feed the cats anywhere except for the cat barn.
I told him, I said, I don't mind you giving them treats if you want to, because you take care of the stuff in the garage, whatever. I said, but in the morning, go out to the garage where they are and give them their treats, and then leave, because I can't handle it. And then when I'm coming home from work, even, I usually have stopped at our mailbox, which is down the road, and I get packages, and, trying to get in the door and fight off the cats. I said, for 2 mornings in a row, scattered around in the house, and I had my hands full of stuff. So I had to come back in, put everything down, and find the cat, take him outside, and anyway... They're doing better now, because he's been doing that. He's been doing the treats out in the garage a little bit. I have a piece of hair that's bugging me. Okay. Enough about cats.
Okay. Off our tangent. What else have you finished?
This is all I've actually finished. I've got some stuff going on, works in progress. What have I got on there? I must have...
Nothing?
No, I wore this to work, and I must have been eating something with ketchup on it. I got ketchup on it.
Aw.
How old am I? It's like a bib. I tell you, it's like a bib.
Well, I could use mine for that.
Seriously.
It is super washed. I could put it in the washer.
Yeah. Okay, so the next segment we'd like to talk about is I wonder what's in this.
I hear so many.
I have a couple. Our first one we received from April 9 Designs, Charlotte. And we talked on our last podcast, or maybe 2 times ago, about if her name's Charlotte, why is it called April 9 Designs? And I guess that's when her daughter's birthday is. So that's exciting. That's a cool thing. I like when people make it personal. So we're going to open our packages.
Okay, take a look.
Is this making me look bad or what? Ziploc baggie.
Yeah, even I went out and bought a bunch of stuff to put my yarn in.
Why would you betray me like that?
I don't know. Ziploc bags are more expensive than what I got.
But they take less time to put your yarn in.
No, mine has a little thing.
Is it you pull and it's an adhesive flap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
those. They're super easy.
I have those, and I stick the yarn in, and it takes longer to peel that, and then you have to be really careful folding it over so it doesn't stick to itself. And I have those, and I'm using them when I run out of Ziplocs. But Ziplocs are you just stick it in, easy peasy. And I think
these things are gonna happen.
I don't remember.
And you're gonna feel bad.
I don't remember which customer it was, but someone ordered yarn from me the other day, and her little note was something like, because I can put a note in on Etsy, and she's like, I would also like to request a Ziploc baggie or something like that, and please put mine in a Ziploc baggie. It was funny, and then she wrote LOL and a little smiley face. Thank you. That made me feel better.
It really did.
Anyway, this is from Charlotte. We're going to open it.
Yeah, and she just sent these to us because she's a sweetheart.
Because she's so nice. I can't even believe it. Actually, we already opened it.
We already did.
But look!
And she matched our personalities so well.
And
orange and blue.
And pinks and purples. Oh my gosh.
You got it, Charlotte. You got it perfect. I'm so excited.
And so it's my very first drawstring bag.
But it's also your very first.
Very first with that on the inside. That is amazing.
This is actually my first drawstring bag too.
Because I'm working on a project right now that I have to keep measuring to see how far into it I am. And this is just awesome to have that.
So excited.
Thank you so much,
Charlotte.
I love that.
And I think she's going to be making a bunch of these with different like logos on them, different sayings on them, like knit happens and like.
I think that's so cute.
She was talking about something like if you were doing a yarn group, she could do like custom orders or something.
Oh, I'll have to look that and see.
Yeah, so like we could do it for the Hookers of Utah. We could get some custom ones.
That's the name of our knitting group. The Hookers of Utah. Utah Hookers.
That's right.
Yeah. Is it the Hookers of Utah or is it Utah Hookers?
I don't remember.
We're just
Let's
hookers.
vote on it.
We're just hookers.
These are so cute though, and they're made with like a canvasy material, and they're lined.
It's so beautiful. Yeah, they're lined and
cute little logo.
Nice and heavy canvas.
Oh,
and
that's so nice.
Heavy.
And I'm actually making socks, so this can be my sock bag.
That is so cute.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you so much.
We love them.
That is beautiful. She did a great job.
She really did. I'm gonna put my socks in
there.
there.
Look at this little rope.
I know. I really like that. It's very durable and very unique.
You know, it's funny because
I'm gonna keep this and put things in it. I don't understand how she's so origami savvy.
It's like, it is. It's like origami. It's an origami envelope that looks like there's no way in HE double hockey sticks that I would be able to make this because...
No, there wouldn't be.
The tissue paper I can do. I can crumple tissue paper. I can put one of those... I can put crumpled tissue paper in your Ziploc baggie if that would make you feel any better.
Let's do a vote, guys.
Let's admit it. I probably wouldn't. It just takes too long. Thank you. I love this.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna put my cowl in it that I'm doing for the sock knit along.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Okay, your turn.
Well, you have more than I do, so why don't you open
a
couple of yours?
So I started opening this because I thought it was from Charlotte, and then I saw this on the front.
And you knew.
And I knew this was my first Give Me a Crown.
I'm so excited. I want to see which one you got. Oh, Nina. That's Nina. She has a podcast, too.
Yeah.
Give Me a Crown podcast. She's in Australia. And I have to say,
watched a few of her. She's adorable.
I love her bags.
Ooh, tea. She got me cranberry and pomegranate. I love tea. And
would I be a copycatter if I started
peppermint and lime.
I might be a copycatter, and I might start buying some teas. I just don't know what other good kinds of teas that come in the
your new project bag, home money fund. Oh, she writes little sentiments. You're adorable, Nina.
She's way
I love this, and I don't know how to figure this out.
Wait, see the sticky thing? That's what I'm talking about. The sticky thing on the... Can't do it. Ziplocs rule.
Okay, I'm stuck to the bag. Stop. Okay.
I never
she wrapped
say.
It all cute. I'm so excited.
Let's see. Even the tape she uses.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rip it open though. So this is a large bag.
Oh, yay.
So I got one of her large bags. I'm gonna just pop it open. Sorry, it's all crinkly.
We don't care if it's crinkly because
super easy.
It's about us, not about them.
Oh, right?
Right. That's what this whole segment's about, is what we get.
So first, I got a little sock needle holder thingy. What is it called?
It's called a needle holder.
A needle holder. I got a needle holder. There's the inside. It says,
so
give me
pretty.
A crown.
She just does such a great job.
The outside. I think it's so cute. This is totally my style.
The quality is just amazing.
I know her stitching is beautiful.
Yes.
So I got one of these. Oh, I did it. Okay.
It was just silent.
Clasp.
No click.
Oh, I'm excited though. That'll be great
really
for when I'm doing my gusset.
I would have never picked these colors out for you.
Really?
Because I always pick out brights and bold, like reds.
Oh, it's so big. It just opened and made me happy.
Did you just say it's so big?
It's so
on
big.
live TV.
Mom, you're making me into.
Okay, never mind. Let's change the subject. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. And it's the snap bags.
I know. That's what I really wanted to get from her because I really enjoy the snaps. Oh, and it's oh my god.
That is beautiful. And the handle on it is it a bigger handle? Right here? Yes, look at that.
Bigger handle.
That, and if you can't...
I got a cute little stitch marker.
With coffee cup?
No.
I don't know if you can tell. Thingy. Is that a coffee
It's a
cup?
cup with like...
Scissors and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And paintbrushes. That's so cute.
It's like this is like a deep green, like a emeraldy, foresty green with roses that are like, what, beigeish kind of? I don't know what that would be called. But it's beautiful.
Cream.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
Nina, you are
the quality is so great. And it's so big.
Look at that.
I could fit my giant Oive shawl in here. Because it wouldn't fit
It's not an Oive shawl.
My poncho. I could fit my poncho in here.
And it's a wrap. Her pattern says wrap.
Oh my gosh. Amy, I must be offending you so much today.
She's easily offended, I hear.
But yay, thank you, Nina. I love it.
Should I open mine from
Yes,
Give Me a Crown too?
You should. Oh, see, these make noises. Not crazy.
Okay. I actually did a trade. I did a swap with Nina.
Was it a swapless swap?
Yeah, and she child-proofed the bag.
Well, I don't know where my scissors are, so good luck.
Gosh, let me just pull out my other cutest large bag I've gotten. And I showed on my a couple podcasts ago.
I love that one.
And I don't have the name of the person right in front of me that I ordered it from.
How dare you.
And that way. Okay, scissors. Here we go. Oh my gosh. We traded because I wanted a large bag too, made by her, because I really like her quality. And
the same girl over there, or Nina?
This is Nina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Nina. And so we traded for, I gave her yarn. She wanted some Ocean Mist. Oh, and a Pumpkin Mini. Oh my God, look at this. She put these little stickers. They're like hard stickers. Nina, now I think you're just being an overachiever and showing off.
I think she's showing off specifically
totally
to you.
Showing off because she knows I use Ziploc baggies.
Ooh, what'd you get this time?
I got a bigger bag.
Yeah.
It's sticky. What did I get?
You got 2 teas and a coffee?
I got a little card. Oh my goodness, look how cute.
That is adorable.
It's a little card, and it's the tiger quoll, spotted tail quoll, Quoll, from an original color pencil drawing. She has included a little something extra as a prize donation on our podcast.
Okay. First
oh my
one.
gosh. I didn't even know she was going to do that.
Is it the tea?
And then she sent me loose leaf tea because I got the little chainy ball thing.
Diffuser?
I got that too. Yeah, that's what the chainy ball thing. And then the cup with the meshy cup thing inside. Whatever. The diffuser, I guess is what it's called. And I got some also peppermint. I love peppermint tea.
Me too.
I like all kinds of peppermints.
I like pomegranate too, actually, strangely enough.
Tea too, just peppermint, loose leaf. Thanks, Nina. Oh, I'm so excited. I know you guys are too because this will be part of a giveaway.
Yeah.
And I'm all about doing giveaways sooner than later.
Me too.
Some podcasters say, "Oh, they've included stuff. I'll give away at a later date."
Maybe we should add this onto the sock. Oh.
No, we're gonna do its own.
I almost bought that bag.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I am more about like brights I love bright, bold colors and fun stuff.
Well, see, at the time, she didn't have a ton on her shop, but I really want her bag.
Actually waited. I
didn't want to wait. Yeah, I almost bought that bag. Oh my god, Nina.
Okay, this is my large bag, my large project bag.
I love that.
And I think she got some more of this fabric. What I did is I went in and I had found some that she had sold previously. And I said, do you have any more of that, the rainbow sheep? Because I love it. And she uses like a canvas on the inside.
Yeah, I really like it.
Love.
These are really well made.
Oh my gosh.
It's so worth the money.
So well made. And this is the large project bag with the mitered corners. So it stands up. And the nice large handle. Oh, I love this. I am so excited. Because in the morning, like I said, when I'm walking out the door, I always take my knitting with me because you never know when you're going to be stuck in traffic.
True.
Right?
Truth.
You need it. Or if you end up having to go to a doctor's appointment, or when I do therapy, I sometimes have to wait on my clients.
Or with me, it's if we end up with a new girl who needs extra support, we just sit in the room with her. Yeah, and then you got to take it with you. But some of my bags don't have big enough handles to where I can just flip it on my arm and then put, have my purse on, flip this on my arm. So I end up. But I might have solved a little issue of that for you.
Yes, we have something else to show. Nina, this is beautiful. And do you guys want to see the price that she's included?
This is actually in my cart right now.
But also,
what's that?
That says for Trysten.
Nina!
I didn't know about this.
Nina!
You shouldn't have.
Yeah, we get really high pitched when we get excited. Okay, that like hurt my toe. Because I am so an alto. I'm not. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, no, you didn't. She got me a piggy.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know how to retract it. Oh, my gosh, guys.
Look how cute.
Nina, this is freaking adorable.
You can put that in your bag to carry with you. I have a couple of those that
I love so good piggies. To have. That is so cute. I actually have a bag in my cart, too, that I want with piggies and stitch markers with piggies. Because they're freaking adorable. I'm just going to play with this for a while.
It is kind of annoying, so just saying. I believe in honesty.
Thank you, Nina. I love this.
That was so nice, Nina. Oh my gosh.
So sweet.
I didn't expect that. And I didn't expect this from Nina either.
Oh, I'm excited.
The giveaway.
Yeah, I still might buy this.
I did almost buy this. This is her medium project.
I love that pattern.
And it is a snap bag.
Does it have a handle? It has a handle.
What I might do is maybe I'll do this in the giveaway and I'll throw in maybe some matching yarn because I have a yarn.
Oh, Vaughn.
It's called Vaughn, named after Vaughn, but I'm sold out of it. I sold out of it this week and I'm making more this weekend.
That would be really good color to go with that.
But it is. It's got the grays.
Or maybe even a bright yellow, give me a crown color. Because that'd be a fun contrasting color to go in it.
We might have to get some feedback.
Well, what does the inside look like?
I don't want to open it and look. Oh, it looks like it's plain, cream canvas. Oh my gosh, Nina, thank you so much.
You're like the sweetest person ever.
Are you guys lucky? I mean, I feel like this is like an unexpected treat that I can give away.
I know.
I am so excited. So we will think about a giveaway that we will announce on the next podcast that will, because I think it should be something substantive. That's a big word,
Substantial?
Huh? Substantive.
Fine.
Either way, substantial. You'll get something substantial on the substantive giveaway. But I don't know what you'll have to do. We're gonna make you.
We're gonna make you work for it.
You're gonna work for it. I think it's worth it though. I mean, and most of you guys are pretty like with it, with all the knitting, and I'm always impressed at how many people join Knitalongs on podcasts because I want to. I just don't have the time, and I have the desire. It's all there. I just don't have the time.
I'm just not organized enough because I want to do it for my phone, but I can't upload pictures to Ravelry from my phone.
Yes, you can.
Okay, well.
Just saying, you have
the problem is I'm not tech savvy then.
Yeah, you should be fine doing that.
I love that. I'm gonna go buy that today.
I wonder if she's got it in a large bag.
I kind of want it in a large bag.
Her prices are amazing, you guys, too.
Yeah, especially where she's shipping from Australia.
From Australia.
Oh, my God.
The shipping from the U.S. to Australia is way more than shipping from Australia to the U.S. So this is a great bargain where you get it for such a great deal. I feel like she almost irons them. I can't put it down. So I think the Vaughn colorway would be beautiful with this. I sold out within days of that one, and I'm making more today. And it's these colors. It's like tonal tans, light grays, and like a sandy color. Oh, it's just...
That'd be beautiful. Okay. And I can bring the bags because you don't have any.
Of these crinkles?
Yeah.
I have some.
The big ones to fit the yarn in it too?
I have this size.
Oh, okay.
So it might not fit the yarn. But thank you, Nina. Go check out her shop. Give me a crown on Etsy.
She's done a bunch of updates.
Subscribe to her channel. Mm-hmm. Her podcasts are only about 30 minutes long. But she's a gardener, and it's summer right now. It's summertime in Australia, so she's got her garden going. She lives in a little town. She lives in a village. And I don't remember what it was when I was sending stuff to her. I was searching for her address. It's called Mandarama, NSW, North Southwest, I guess. But it's a little village, and she rides her bike to the post office to ship. And
that just sounds cute. Like the perfect life.
And she's a sewer, obviously. So she's, she makes. She's a knitter. I don't know if she's dyed. I think she might have attempted. Dabbled in dyeing. I think she has. And sewing and all that stuff. But anyway, cute girl. I don't know how old she is. I was watching her latest podcast, and I was like, I hate guessing people's ages. Because to me, she looks really young. Mm-hmm. She looks.
But she feels like an older soul.
But she's very mature.
Yeah.
But she looks really young. So I'm not even going to say it, but I think she looks younger than me. I'm 46, so she looks like she's only in her maybe early 30s, and I don't know. Anyway, very sweet of you, Nita. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Very awesome. I cannot wait. I love.
Oh, yeah. I cannot wait to put all my stuff in that.
I may, if I go, I travel a lot. Mm-hmm. This would be a perfect airplane bag. Bag. I sound like I'm from Minnesota.
Or Canada.
Well, my mom's from Montana, which is by Canada, and so growing up we said bag.
Are you serious?
And I lived in Washington.
I've never heard you say that.
When I was growing up, we said bag. And I worked really, I don't know, I just...
You're like foreign to me.
Moving to California, nobody said bag, they said bag. And so I picked up bag now. But anyway, every once in a while... Oh, look at how awesome.
I know, I'm
so much room in there. This is like a sweater bag.
I know. I might throw my angry sweater in it. And try again.
Your poncho?
No, my angry sweater that I'm mad at.
Did you see we just lowered that like the same time without even trying? We're so in sync.
Oh my god.
Okay, so love that. Okay, your turn.
I did a yarn swap with
I want to do a yarn swap. I want to do a yarn swap with somebody.
Do it. It's so much fun.
If there are any yarn dyers out there that are watching, I would love to do a yarn swap.
I love it too, actually. But I haven't seen it yet, and I'm really excited. It's from Megan from Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, and I believe she has a podcast too. I have not been able to watch it. Oh. So this colorway I think is called Galaxy. Oh my god.
That is...
She sent me tea too. Aww. Ooh, it's been big though. I like these. Snappy ginger herbal tea with lemon.
Tokara green tea. No? I don't know what that is. I totally just took it off your lap.
Yeah, thank you.
Assumed that I knew
I'm
it.
not sure what that is. I'm going to look into that. Wow.
Look at how cute.
Oh, and she sent me a Harry Potter stitch marker. Cute. So this is Galaxy. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. I think Tabby from Hey Sister podcast is making her TARDIS socks on these.
Does it say what it's made out of? Maybe on the inside of the band? I don't know if you want to take the band off or not.
It is so pretty, Mom.
I mean, it's obviously Stellina, but I don't know. I wanted to know. It feels...
It looks like more. It looks like... Because we have 5%. This looks 10%.
Oh, I think this looks about the same.
Really?
Yeah, here's... I was going to show this later, but look, it's about the same.
We just won't show them.
We won't show you yet. Yeah, to me it looks the same.
Yeah, okay.
So it's probably
I
a 70...
wonder if she's the same yarn base as us.
Maybe.
It feels like squish it.
It's squishy, definitely. Does it say on the inside?
It's her secret, Mom.
Let her keep it. Secret sparkle yarn.
I love it. It's so pretty. And then she sent me this cute little golden snitch stitch marker.
So check out her yarn. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Bad Wolf.
Girl Sits and Knits.
Girl Sits.
Mom.
Bad
Bad Wolf Girl Studios. But Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits is her Instagram.
On Instagram. Okay.
So if you want to look it up, this is so. I like smelling yarn. I love this, Megan. Thank you. And I sent her my Part of Your World that I showed on a previous podcast. Mm-hmm. I was actually about to use it, and then she got lucky. I love it. I'm like, okay, fine.
You'll just make more.
It was actually already wound up too, so I sent it to her in a cake.
That's nice.
I was so close to using it, and I'm like, I could dye more, but it'd take more days, and I don't want to do that to you. So I'm just gonna dye me another one. And I actually like the yarn I chose, anyways. Oh, I really like this blue in it right here.
It's beautiful.
That's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Megan.
Good job, Megan.
Okay, your turn. These are your colors.
This one.
You have no idea who that is from?
I do. Well, Leslie, I don't know the name of the shop. Leslie in Eugene, Oregon. And I know I ordered one. I think this was the only other one that I ordered. I saw it on Instagram. And I was like, ooh, I must have Whistle Stop Village. Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. That's a cute name.
Look how adorable she sent me.
Gosh.
A mini.
It's like a 5.
That's like a.
She used the Ziploc bag, Mom.
Kind of. This is not Ziploc. It locks with a zippy thing, but it's not the store Ziplocs.
Oh, sorry. Name brand Ziplocs.
Well, mine are like grocery store Ziplocs.
I know.
These are like craft ones. But she sent me some Tazo. I don't know.
What one is that?
Sweet cinnamon spice.
Oh my gosh, I've had that.
I don't have any cinnamon.
I love that.
Whistle Stop Vintage, not Village. What did I say? Village.
You're ruining.
Whistle Stop Village,
everything.
I like too, but it's vintage. So Knit Vintage. Leslie Stonelake. She is Whistle Stop Vintage Co. on Etsy. And on Instagram, she's Whistle Stop Vintage. whistlestopvintage.blogspot.com and whistlestopvintage@outlook.com. Let's see what she sent. Oh, look at the little nose there.
It's adorable.
It's like two
just
little
like
browns
little squishy
or something.
things we like.
Okay. And you know, the reason I want to do yarn swap is because I've got all this yarn, and I think it's fun to try other people's yarn.
Yeah,
and I'd be happy to buy some too. But for me, it seems silly for me to buy yarn when I've got all this yarn.
Yeah,
you know,
like you can't talk yourself into it because then you're just wasting your own yarn.
I'm like, I just want to try other colors, other people's yarn, but I just don't want to buy it. If I want yarn, I have yarn. Or I can dye whatever color I want for me, but sometimes I just want to try other people's yarn. So is there something wrong with that? Don't judge me. Gosh. Okay. So excited.
Oh my god.
I ordered it.
I like the colors.
I like yarn bags, obviously, and I probably have way too many.
Yeah, you don't have enough to fill up
It's Vintage Kittens. I had to have it. She has puppies too.
Ooh,
go to her shop, and it's got a cute little
I like that
postcard
zipper
pull. And then the inside
has a
pocket. The inside has a pocket, which is awesome for scissors. Because my scissors, I poke my hand a lot. When
me too.
Am I boring you? Wow. So there's that, and it matches the little pokey dots on the bottom.
I love that. I love those colors.
Big handle, which I love. And it's lined with, it feels like it's called like Warm and Cozy or Warm and Natural, Soft and Natural. It's like a baby quilt stuff. It feels like that. I could be totally wrong. But it's soft and fluffy is what I'm saying. Thank you, Leslie. I'm so excited that I bought that from you. Okay, but any yarn people, contact me. Let's do some swapping. Let's do some swapping.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, we're going to do it. I think that should be like our goal for this year is from here on out, every month, I want to swap with another yarn dyer. I want to do a swap.
I think so too.
Just one skein. Just one skein. None of your fancy stuff. I mean, I do have cashmere. If you want to swap cashmere for cashmere or glitzy for twinkle or whatever, then we can. Or just regular stock. I think it'd be that's well said. Well said. Okay, so do you have more to open up?
Okay.
Yay.
I found for you though.
Huh?
I found it for you.
You have some. Is it the one that you already gave me?
No, pull it up and I'll show you the other one.
Okay, Trysten came to my house today. Ooh, sorry, earthquake. Came to my house today with a gift for me because last time we were talking about all the yarn bags. And the funny story, like I could not find I have a little Tupperware container that holds stitch markers. I have 2 of them. Bless you.
I'm sorry.
You can sneeze quietly.
I can.
Usually you scare the bejesus out of me.
It's one or the other. It's either really, really quiet or really, really loud.
I couldn't find my little... I needed a stitch marker. Not a stitch marker. What did I need? Oh, I needed a needle.
The yarn needle?
Yeah. And I have some in each of those too. Couldn't find one. Looked in every yarn bag I had. Could not find them. They were both in one yarn bag that I left in my car in the -6-degree weather, which I was not about to go get at 10 o'clock at night.
Anyway. Crochet hook and pull it through.
Yeah, I could have done that. I was tired. So anyway, Trysten, we were talking about, wouldn't it be cool if we had a great big bag to put all our yarn bags in? She came over today with this from Joann's. Mm-hmm. It's just this humongous bag. Again, I could take it on the plane too, and it would fit a large project bag.
And you could take it on the plane because it has these.
Oh, the little...
Oh, wait, just kidding. It just has a thing.
It has a thing, so they'll let you on the plane now.
There you go. You need these to get in.
But it's a key ring, so you can put your keys on there. It's like an extra key ring.
Oh,
but
cool.
What I love about it is it would fit a large project bag, and it would also fit like my computer. Mm-hmm. It would fit, or my iPad.
I'm just thinking of like 8 project bags in here because I can never decide what I want to actually knit.
Yeah, because I have yarn bags everywhere, all over my house, just strung around. Because I am, and they all have legitimate projects in them or yarn that I'm going to start projects on.
I don't. I was looking at it yesterday and I was telling Eric, I'm like, I have like 5 project bags now and nothing in them.
What?
So I started a pair of socks last night and I started my second Reno shawl, which I'll be showing. But I also got us these because it was like, buy that, get this for free.
What did you get?
So they're little, I'm guessing you want pink. They're for our circulars.
Oh, cool. That actually is really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
It's very practical.
Yeah,
and we can because I'm going to color code all of my my circular needles. And you can just put them in here.
Did I not, you know what I have my circulars in right now, don't you?
The Tupperware thingy?
The big square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is just travel.
For travel, that's perfect because I usually take one of those containers with me. Mm-hmm. Is it over there?
Yeah.
Grab it. I want to show you what I keep my circulars in. I should have shown this a long time ago. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got a photo holder. This is a photo organizer. So it's got a handle, but let me just tell you, one handle snaps, the other one's to hold. Do not unsnap and try to hold it because it will open. So it's a big photo holder, and then each little compartment here it holds your circulars, and you can fit the 6-inch, see that my straight needles, it fits the straight needles straight across inside. And these are the longer straight double points. Mm-hmm. And then I also have in my smaller sizes, I have like the smaller straight needles are in there too.
DPNs?
Yeah, the DPNs. Did I say circular? What did I say? I don't know.
I said straight.
But anyway, I have used this. So when I go on a trip, if I know I'm going to be working on like socks and maybe something like a beanie, I can grab like my size 9 kit. It has the circulars and the double points, and then I grab my sock ones, like the 2s and the 3s, and then they all go
Maybe that can be your scissors case then.
Well, this is great though if I am like working on a project. I don't know. And I can throw my scissors and I can throw some things inside there so the scissors won't poke me if there aren't any pockets. So for sure, I'm going to use that. I'll find something for it that's knitting related.
Something.
Fold up my pattern and stick it in there.
Yeah.
Because my pattern's another thing.
That's true.
Gets like all crumpled, so you could fill up your pattern and put it in there.
It's very true.
So anyway, Hobby Lobby, I used a 40% off coupon because it's like a $50 box, but I got it for like $30 because I used 40% off.
Not bad.
Anyway, that's what I do. Well, thanks, Trysten. That's awesome. That is really cool. Okay, so next thing we were going to talk about was, let's talk about our whips so we can show some more knitting.
Okay. We're
going to talk about our works in progress.
I only have 2, but they're beautiful.
I only have 2. One of them was actually a whip until this morning, and now it's a ball of yarn again.
It's a hopeful project.
It's a project that I started, but I messed up on.
I put it in my bag.
Piggy
I'm really
ears.
happy.
That's so cute.
Okay, so I wanted to, since we're doing a knit along, we should probably join in on it.
Who does that?
So I started making a sock.
I am so proud of you.
I know.
But where do you start having issues?
Right here. I haven't started the gusset yet.
Okay, that's my specialty.
So I did this intentionally so I could do it with you.
Okay.
But I'm doing it on my new yarn, my new color.
Love it.
It's called Retro Vibes.
And you know, Jody and Tracy were talking about yarn last night, and this is so true. They were saying you can never tell how our yarn is going to knit up until you put it in a cake.
There's that.
And then you get an idea of what it's going to look like. But on the skein, it probably looked totally different.
Yeah, it looked totally different.
That is so pretty.
I love it. And I used a twisted rib stitch for the thing.
So
what is it called?
For the ribbing.
For the ribbing.
For the cuff.
Yeah. And I just love how it's knitting up. Like, I didn't even put orange in here.
And you don't have stoppers on there?
What?
You don't
no,
have
I never do.
I
live on the edge. I knit on the edge.
She knits on the edge.
And so I put, seriously, and I think this is the dye you gave me that, is it glow in the dark?
It glows in the dark.
Yeah. So these are going to be glow in the dark socks, and I'm super excited. And I only have one more skein, but I think I'm going to put this as a permanent color because I really like it.
I should tell people about that when I use it. I only have a couple of skeins that have it on it, and I forgot to tell people it glows in the dark. I have a couple colors that will glow in the dark.
Yeah, so I use both colors that you gave me, and I love it.
That is beautiful with the gray, the bright yellow. It looks like it has green and maybe a tiny bit of pink.
It has a little bit of pink in it, but I did not put orange in this.
No, but the yellow and the pink blended and made orange.
It's doing something.
So it's beautiful. And what's it called?
I don't know. Oh, my color?
What did you think I was talking about?
The pattern. I'm just doing a vanilla sock.
You're doing the vanilla. Is it the red heart one that I gave you?
I didn't follow anything.
How many did you cast on?
I cast on 56. And then I did the twisted rib, and I am down to the gusset, which I will then estimate the pattern and look at it and figure out how to do it.
I thought I was going to help you. You just totally excluded me right here in front of everybody.
No,
After
you're
going to
help me too. You're going to help me too. We're going to do it at lunch.
Sheesh.
But, so I'm so excited. And I was really surprised. I haven't sold any of this yarn yet.
You haven't what?
I haven't sold any of this yarn yet. And
I
love it.
It is awesome.
And I love it. And so if you guys don't buy it, I don't care.
This is what
because I'm going to keep it.
We don't need you. But we'll
I
use
love
all
it
of our yarn.
so much.
That's what I told Vaughn. If I don't ever sell any more yarn, I don't care.
I never have to buy any more yarn
I will use it. I will use it. I don't care.
Win-win for me.
Right? More yarn for me.
So that's my first whip, and I love it. And I did this all yesterday because I took the girls to their basketball game.
That is the cutest little pair. Is that scissors?
These are the scissors that came from the Haya. They're just half in here.
Oh, that's the case for it.
Yeah.
Mine fall
off.
Okay.
So I can't have it at work. So I have to put it in here because if the girls get a hold of my scissors, they could
Mine are on the opposite, and my lid. I lost the lid to mine. Okay.
All right, your whip.
Oh, okay. Well, I started the Threshold Sweater by Melanie Berg. And this is my Ply Design Studios bag that I adore.
This is my Mrs. Brown's bag, sorry.
And it has that inside, and it's got the Eiffel Tower on the front too.
I love that.
I love it. It's just me. And this is the absolute wrong bag. Hold on.
Free advertising.
Okay, I will be getting something out of that in a second too. But the Threshold Sweater, let me get out the pattern here. It's by Melanie Berg, and it's a top-down sweater with a little bit of I don't know if it's called a cable pattern. You do need a cable needle with, I think, but that's the Threshold Sweater by Melanie Berg. And I decided I had a dye that I hadn't used yet called Peacock. And I decided to dye some up and see what it looked like. And I decided I wanted a sweater in it.
I love that.
It is so beautiful.
That's so your color, too.
I love it. And so it's just a tonal, but this is as far as I've gotten so far. It's a boat neck, so it's going to be, this is the back, but this is actually going to be the neckline that goes down into, it's an off-the-shoulder kind of so it's going to be like this, and then the back, you're going to make the back similar, or the front, and so it's going to be a boat neck, and this is going to be the collar, like the front of it. I'm so excited. See how it looks.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what it looks like.
Oh,
I love that. It's so cute. And it's got the cute split bottom. I'll flash that really fast. And then, okay. I guess people could
pause it.
Why would you do that? Just buy the pattern. It was like $5, people. That was me scolding.
It's pretty good.
Was that good?
I give it
because I'm not a really a scolder. I don't really scold people. I was when you were little.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's those Tupperware containers I told you about. These are not cheap.
Oh, they're
nice. Actual from Tupperware, and it was like $25 for 4. But Dang. Can I just tell you? Look at that. It holds my needles, all my stitch markers. Way too much stuff in there that I'll never use. Okay. So that's my Threshold sweater in Peacock, and I do have that color available in my shop. Okay.
I like that color.
You're next.
So I am working on another Raina shawl because I love it, and it just fits so nicely. So I am doing the top in just a plain white. And I'm using the Baracco yarn, and then my other 2 colors.
Are they from your sweater?
No.
These aren't. That one is.
No, this is not from my sweater. This is from the Raina shawl that I just finished.
I'm going to
put these 3 together.
I love.
Right? And it's so my colors.
So pretty. I love it.
I've just really been liking this yarn.
It's pretty.
I really like it. And it's a DK weight. And
this is also April 9 design, right?
No. This is.
Oh, this is, but not
this is not. This is April 9's designs. Yeah. And this is, I think she sold a couple of these since we last talked about them on the podcast.
Yay. Good for
I just
Charlotte.
was looking at the reviews, and she has a bunch of them now. So, nothing too fancy, but I'm really excited because I love these. I absolutely love these. And I've gotten so many compliments on, like, the actual design. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Brace yourself. Oh. You guys, my kids, I have 2 children. When they sneeze, I almost pee myself because it's so loud. Do you know people like that? Like, I'm a silent sneezer. I'm like, and
that's
they're
so
like,
bad for your lungs, though.
It doesn't. No, it's
Liar. Your legs are gonna explode.
Whatever. Old wives' tale.
I believe
whatever. You. Doesn't go anywhere.
I'm kind of dying here.
I'm dying here.
Are you dying here?
We're gonna show you the next segment called "I'm Dying Here." Except I have one more FO.
I know. I'm just saying I'm dying here.
Okay. Here's the thing. It was a whip. I took a picture of it this morning while I was having my coffee and watching Ann Tudor, who makes the most beautiful stitch markers out of glass.
Oh my! Oh yeah.
And
that's right.
She has a podcast now, you guys. And she did her episode 1, and she did it. I don't think it was an official episode, but she did a demonstration of how it's not glass blowing. She called it something else, but how she melts the glass. And it was so fascinating to watch because I've bought so many of her stitch markers. And right now she's making these little heart pendants out of glass.
Oh, nice.
They're just gorgeous. So anyway, I've got so many of her stitch markers. She's got cute little sheep. I got some little blueberries or plums. I don't know which ones they are, what they're called.
I got the blueberry
kittens or cats. She has puppies. Anyway, here's my next project because I took it apart after I took the picture of it this morning. So here it is. This is how far I am on it.
Yay!
But I just have to show you. This is the yarn. It's just a navy blue tonal. It's actually, I want to make it as a gift for my friend Katie.
Oh, okay.
It's the Something in the Air. And she has the instructions on a graph, and then she also has them written out. And the graph is one of those that row 1 goes this way, and then row 2 you go this way, and you do. So if the square was blank, and on row 1 that meant knit, then on row 2 the blank ones mean purl.
Oh God.
And I want to learn how to do that, but I realized the center section I was knitting this certain square on every row instead of doing knit 1 row and purl the other.
Oh, dang.
So I took it apart, but the part I love about this pattern is, I don't know how well you can see it. There are little like thingies that stick out on the side.
I like that.
And I made them.
Really?
I made 3 of them on each
you.
side. I got that far. I got through the first repeat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start it over because it is beautiful. It's like an infinity scarf by Joji Locatelli. And I am excited. And the navy yarn is just from my shop, just a navy tonal. And I took it apart this morning. It was very sad because It's a challenging one for me because I don't do a lot of lacy work.
Yeah.
So, I better put the project back in the bag. I don't want these to like get messed up. I don't want anything to fall off the needles or anything. Jeez. Anyway. Okay, we're dying here.
Oh, I'm so dying here.
I'm dying here. Wait, I have one more work in progress. Okay. Now this, and I love that bag. I'm sure my sister, she watches my podcast, but she doesn't always watch it in one sitting. So I'm making her a present. It was her birthday last week, and I decided to make the Burberry cowl for her because I love it. And I don't remember who it's by. I talked about it on another podcast, but it's the Burberry inspired cowl, and it's on.
Oh yeah.
It's on Ravelry. Oops. It's a free pattern.
I love that so
and
much.
It has cables in it that are large cables, which makes it look like you're tucking the yarn, which is so awesome. So awesome. And so I'm hoping to have this finished before she gets to this part of my podcast. So I've been working on it.
Or at least an hour in, so she'll have to chunk it right?
I got that much done in just I worked on it for probably 2 hours. I mean, it's pretty fast. Because it's on an exclusive colorway that you can't buy. It was the collaboration I did with her.
Oh, that's right.
When she sold her, she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we sold stamp set with yarn, and that was the yarn. It was my pink stamper, exclusive colorway. So that's my last work in progress. So now we're dying here. We want to talk about some new yarns that we have. Yarns.
I dyed up so many new yarns.
Is it new yarns or new yarn? New yarn. Yarns is not correct.
I dyed up a lot of new skeins.
Skeins, hanks.
There we go.
So you've got some new colorways in your shop and some cool little bundles.
I know. I'm going to go with my bundles first really fast. So, maybe. So, with the speckled dragon eggs,
you got a box of
I got a box of yarn.
Goodness.
This isn't even all of it. With the speckled dragon eggs pattern that Amy Meeks is making, these are the bundles that I'm doing it with. And so I named actually each one of my kits after one of the test knitters. And you.
What?
Yeah, yours is the mistake. So
That's
I named it after you. It's the prettiest one, though.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I know. Okay, so this is the one that Amy uses for her pattern.
So what did you name that one?
This one is called the Speckled Dragon Eggs Amy.
Oh, Amy.
And so when you
Does she know you did that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her. You get it in a kit with this bright yellow.
So pretty.
So that'll be a fun... So this is the demonstrating color that she has on her pattern, which I love, love, love this color. And this is the color I was trying to get when I made the mistake that was you.
You know what? I will never say that about you because that would sound horrible.
That sounds so bad. So this one, it's funny. It's the same color, but like different. Like one was
tones, kind of.
I measured it wrong and it came out differently. So this is the Christy.
It came out more lavendery.
And this is all lavendery. So that's why I grabbed it, because you're a lavender person.
I love
and so I was actually going to pair this. Amy was talking about maybe pairing it with a bright green.
Sure.
Instead of like putting the yellow in it.
Even the blue. Like you get the blue in there.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
Mm-hmm. The bright blue or
so
brilliant
here's
blue. That's
a close
beautiful.
up. I love it. So if you see them side by side, like they're not that different.
No, but you can definitely see one's more lavendery.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's so funny, like how one color you measure a little differently. It just changes the whole color.
Right. And I don't know about you, but when I post stuff on Etsy, like I take pictures once, and then if I reproduce that colorway over and over again, I don't redo the pictures. And so you may get yarn that is slightly different than what's in the picture. And I've had a couple people make comments about it, and
it's an indie dyed
I've only had a couple that I looked at the pictures and I was like, okay, that's valid. I guess it does look quite a bit different, but most of them, it was, most of the time it looks pretty close.
Yeah.
Really close. It's hard when you're doing speckled.
Yeah.
It is hard.
And all of these are speckled. Like, this one came out a lot differently, but I really like it. It's more vibrant and a little less pink.
And aqua. It's got the aqua.
But this is the one that Rachel knitted up.
With the pink, I love.
And so there's a little bit less speckle of the pink in this one, which I like because I hate pink. But
hers was more pink.
Hers was more pink. So I'm going to do that again. Or I might just throw some more pink on this one, honestly. Because I think the speckle...
Because you still have to make more, though, don't you, for March?
Yeah, but the speckle in it just turned out so brilliantly.
It's awesome.
And I love it.
It's awesome.
So this is the Rachel colorway, and it comes with a mini...
Does 20... Rachel know you named it Rachel?
No. They don't know it. But look how bright, like, this pink is.
It's like, it's hard to even show up on the screen. This might be one of the glow-in-the-dark ones. I don't know. But that's beautiful.
You'll have to show me, because this is actually hers, but...
It's awesome.
I'm getting the color. So yeah, this is the Rachel kit. This is... So this is the Debbie kit. I don't think she knows I did it after her. But Debbie is also from the Periscoping Sisters, and it's Amy's sister.
So it's going to be called
Speckled Dragon Eggs
Debbie.
So it comes with a mini of the turquoise.
She loves turquoise.
Really?
Yeah, she likes turquoises and teals.
I didn't even know that. So that worked out. So I absolutely love this colorway too.
That's really pretty.
So it comes with the mini for the heels and toes. And then this one...
Calm yourself over there.
I know.
Calm your hair.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
This is the tabby colorway.
And it comes with what mini?
This is the tabby colorway that I just showed.
Yeah, because hers was... Rachel's was a lot more pink.
And this is Rachel's.
Tabby's... I thought it had pink. Okay. I thought that...
I'm so confused.
I think that Rachel's...
This is Rachel's.
Okay. I thought that she had pink, though. Bright pink. But maybe not. I might be wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I don't know what I'm saying.
So this is the Rachel colorway. And it's pink. So we all know my take on pink.
Look on Etsy. Are they on Etsy yet?
Yeah, they're on Etsy.
The kits. So
it'll
on
have
Etsy.
the different kit names
It'll
and everything on that. I really do think that this one is tabby.
I just watched it 2 days ago too, and I don't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
I know that Rachel's had the pink, more pink in hers. Yeah.
So these are my speckled dragon egg colorways.
They're pretty.
Named after all my testers and my mom.
Are you gonna reproduce mine too? Can you reproduce
I'm trying.
That? You don't have to. If you can't, don't worry about it.
Well, no, I want to. Amy wants a set of it too. So I'm gonna see if I can. I think I can reproduce that. I think I figured out what I did.
Okay. Do you have more?
I do, but you can go.
Well, I'll show a couple. First of all, I've already shown this, but I wanted to show the yarn that this is made out of, my lavender fields. Oh, okay. Just in case you wanted to see it as a skein. Okay, and then on my Twinkle, I'm slowly adding more of my colorways on the Twinkle base.
Okay.
So this last weekend, I made some of the sweater weather on Twinkle.
I love sweater weather. Sweater.
Say that again.
Sweater weather.
Do we need to add that to our warm up again?
Yes, please.
Okay, this has got the browns. It's got a tangerine. It's actually called Tangelo color, and some avocado and vermilion in there. I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
And what I think I'm going to start doing in my descriptions is putting the colors that are in the skein, and I might add a little section that says coordinates with these colored minis.
Okay.
That way people don't have to go, well, is that the blue that's in there? Or is that the blue?
Because I'm going to start putting minis in my shop.
Well, and because people like having minis with socks, and it's like I have 2 or 3 different oranges that I dye with. So if you buy like this one that looks like orange, but it's actually Tangelo, but you buy the pumpkin mini, it's not going to match. So people might want to know.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so I might do that. And then I decided to start a new line of yarn. And it all started with my best friend, Stephanie. I had told her that she's learning how to knit, so I told her I'd make her some yarn for Christmas. And she wanted to, worsted is a better one to learn on. Because you can make a hat, right? So I told her I would make her some special yarn, but my worsted weight didn't come in till like a week and a half ago. So when I got it in. So I don't have her yarn here. It's on my shop. It's called Stephanie. I named it after her, but it's a tonal with purple and pink in it. And I don't have any. I sent it to her already, but I'm going to make it on sock base. But I did make some. I'm going to make it on sock and worsted. I have it listed on worsted. But I decided to go ahead and make some other ones. and name them after my loved ones. So I started with Stephanie, and then I decided to name them after my kids. Well, and Vaughn. So I talked about the Vaughn colorway, and it's on my Etsy shop, but Vaughn is sold out.
Yeah, that's a popular one.
It was really popular. So you can go on there, and I made one after my grandbaby, and it's called Aiden, and it's greens and
blue.
It's like it's a spruce color, so it pulls bluish out of it. So it's like a bluish green, and then like a swampy kind of green in it. So I wanted it to be green. So if you're a green person, that will appeal to you. These are all on 75-25 bases. This one is Alaska. It is gray and purple.
That's so her.
It is. She loves purples. But anyway, so that's Alaska. This one is Trysten. Trysten likes teals. So it's this.
So me.
It's got teals and navy blue and peacock color in it. So I may throw in some peacock minis in the shop. I already have teal. I don't have navy. I need to make some navy minis. And then this is Marche. Someone posted today on Instagram
that they
received their Marche and they put it into a cake and they're going to start knitting with it. This has got like plum and amethyst and like a russet color in it. So it's red. Marche loves pinks, but this is more of a rosy plummy.
It totally works for her though.
Yeah, fits her perfectly. And then that was last weekend, and then this week I dyed one of the days this week.
Where's Ashley?
I forgot to grab hers. Got it right here.
Ashley, you were forgotten. Note that.
Just for a second.
Note that.
Okay. So this is Ashley's, which is, it's got like an aqua and peacock, teal, light turquoise in it. So that one's Ashley. And then that was last weekend's, and then I decided I wanted to make one for my mom.
Oh, perfect.
Have you seen this one yet?
Mm-mm.
This is Donna, who also is a yarn dyer. And it's
from
very
Crystal Sky.
Crystal Sky's hand dyed. So this is very autumny, and it's got like a salmon orange in it, and it's got a burnt orange in it, and a sand color, and it's got the chocolate in it. So this will match chocolate, and
that's something I would wear in something.
It'll probably match the pumpkin minis.
Yeah, that would totally match the pumpkin
I need to
minis.
make some salmon minis. So that's my new line. And I do plan on doing a few more colors for some other people in my
black
one
life. Like Eric's soul. You could do black and red one like Eric.
That's true. I wanted to make some for my sisters, for Amber and Robin. So, but those are the I'm dying here.
No.
For me, those
you.
are all of mine.
Okay. I still have some in my dandy huge bag that I used to carry everything. So. I was playing around with some things this week and just playing in my dye pot. And so here's one of my new colorways. It's called the Daughters of Trysten.
Oh, so pretty.
So it's kind of a play on Little Mermaid. And I wanted it something Little Mermaid-y because look at that.
That is cute.
Just look at that. But I already have Part of Your World. And I'm just like, what is it with me and Little Mermaid? Because that's not mine. That's Ashley's. But I love me blues and greens and flashes of color, so it just happened to work.
I like it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Amy wants me to make some mini mints or mini teals with it.
Oh, I do have one. Speaking of minis, I do have one more thing after you're done.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then this is probably my most popular one. Oh my gosh, it is so close to your lavender fields a bit.
It's dark. I love that. When I saw that, I was like, that is stunning, but I love that color combination.
So this is Rapunzel.
Okay, this is the lavender field, so it's quite a bit different. I mean, yours is a lot darker and different green.
But this one sold so fast. It sold in minutes.
It is beautiful.
And so I'm doing it made to order right now because
it's just awesome. I mean, it is just awesome.
And it's funny because I had no idea what to name it.
What did you name it?
Rapunzel.
Oh, I love it.
So like the colors in here.
Oh my gosh, is that teal?
I don't know.
It's greenish.
It's greenish.
I have
my recipes at home. Yep. So, yeah, these went fast. I was very surprised that this other one didn't go as fast, though. So this one was my second favorite.
I love that color combo.
And this one was my first favorite.
That is beautiful, too. Blue. Is that a blue?
It's a periwinkle.
Periwinkle is another really pretty blue.
And so this is called When You Wish Upon a Star.
I love that.
From Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
Oh. I like blues though too.
I love it. It reminded me of Exploding TARDIS, but I've already had a color or named that way. But your
Exploding TARDIS was more gold, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And a different kind of... This periwinkle is so pretty.
I love
it. It's almost purplish.
Yeah.
Does it have some purple in it? Some plum? Is that plum?
Do you want to see what I was trying to do?
Yeah.
A little sneak peek of what happens to dyers sometimes.
It's nothing ever bad, right? Because you put too much... Did you put too much purple in it?
I put too much dye in the pot, and it had some leftovers, so I threw this in.
I've done that. I've done that before.
Yep, and that's how I got this color.
Unfortunately, it's so hard to reproduce that.
Yeah. But I think I can do it. Okay. So, yeah, this is my new favorite colorway. But I don't want to use it on socks yet, because I only have a limited amount. So that's why I use the retro vibes, because no one even wanted it. So, and then here's the full of the retro vibes.
That I love. In this game. Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I think it's so pretty.
I love the orange. Is that like a bright orange?
I didn't put it in there. It just happened.
What?
It happened with the pink.
That is so
pretty. And so it has pinks in here too, like you guys saw it knitted up.
Oh, so it made the orange with the pink.
Mm-hmm. And then I had a special order.
I do like that one.
Made for my butterfly farts.
That is so
I've only ever made it on worsted. And I guess people like it on sock yarn.
Yeah, so sock yarn I think is more liked.
Yeah, so I might bring it back. So these have all been every yarn that I've shown today.
That is awesome.
Has been purchased. So say goodbye, because
you're gonna make more though.
I'm going to make so much more.
That one I love.
But these three colorways, especially right here, the Daughters of Trysten, When You Wish Upon a Star, and Rapunzel, these are going to be permanently in my shop.
They're super cool.
So, I'm excited about those.
Super cool. I love.
Thank you. You love.
I love. Well, I wanted to talk about something that I haven't talked to you about either. Something that I want to do. I'm trying to kind of expand on my yarn dyeing and what I do and what I have in my shop. And with, well, this kind of goes with our next quick segment called Future Projects.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Trysten, just this morning, I bought the Find Your Fade shawl, and I bought her and sent her a copy to her Ravelry, and because I just feel left out. I feel like I'm like, Find Your Fade. I don't know if I have time to do that. And then every podcast I have watched this last week, which I do want to promote some podcasts. Mm-hmm. Every one that I've watched, I swear people are doing it. Tabby and Rachel are doing it. And Tudor is doing it. And Jody and Tracy. I mean, everybody's making the Find Your Fade. I'm a little behind the times. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm that girl that when skinny jeans came out, I still wore my flares for like 2 years, 3 years, and then.
Well, you taught us
until I felt like I was being made fun of, and
you were.
I like the boot cuts still.
I don't.
If I'm wearing like boots and dressing up, I don't mind. Actually, I haven't worn those, so I have a pair. I haven't worn them for like over a year now. I just wear the skinny. Anyway, I'll be that girl now wearing the skinny jeans when all the flare and boot cuts come back into style. So
they are right now.
They are coming back. But the Find Your Fade has been around now for like a month. Everybody's been posting it on, and I just finally thought, I want to do it.
Hopefully, don't make it a Find Your Poncho.
No, but that would be really, because it's a very long shawl anyway.
I know, it'd
be like Find Your Afghan. It would be like Find Your queen size blanket. But I decided in my shop, I had a couple requests over the last couple weeks for specialty dyed yarn that to go in the Find Your Fades. Like, people just wanted, I have wool on my face. They just wanted plain yarn with a certain colored speckle.
Okay. Like
just burgundy or just red. And so I thought, you know what I might start doing with some of my popular colorways, like Ocean Mist, which is aqua that has the pumpkin, the avocado, and the duckling color in it. I might make a just bare yarn with just one, with each 3 different colors of sprinkles. So an avocado sprinkled one, so that now that, the Find Your Fade, even if it's not Find Your Fade, if you're making another shawl It's nice to have coordinating yarn that the dyes come from the same dye. And not trying to look around for, I wonder if this orange would match or if this red would match. So I have a new technique that I learned that keeps the dye from spreading out when you put it on wet yarn.
Okay.
I'll have to show you that. So I may start doing that. So in some of my variegated yarn descriptions, I may put coordinates with following minis, coordinates with the following speckled.
Okay.
I may. I'm still I'm keeping up. Okay. And then I also thought I want to start doing some fun minis. Mm-hmm. Now, I only have plain colored ones now. And I had a lot of fun doing the minis at the Black Friday. Yeah. On the Black Friday sale. So I decided I may come out every quarter with a mini set. This is the first one, and these are kind of like my popular ones, although this one
Except for Mermaid Party.
Yeah, I don't have Mermaid Party in here. I did do a set, but I thought I might do either 4 25-gram minis or 5 20-gram minis.
Okay.
And it would be like a mini club of the quarter, because I don't think I could keep up with a mini club
of the month. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a club of the month for a while.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of work for a regular yarn, but it's really a lot of work for minis. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of people that are dyers, I've heard them say they dye their minis, like they
make them into
minis and then dye them. I make the full skein. Mm-hmm. Then we cut them down to minis. We measure them down to minis, but it's a lot of work. So I may open this up on Monday for the kind of like the showstoppers, although this one's a little darker than my actual Ocean Mist. This is more turquoisey. So I may exchange this for an actual Ocean Mist, which is a lighter aqua, more of a aqua than a turquoise.
I kind of want some of those.
Because my Ocean Mist is right here. So it will be more of this colorway. Okay, doing this backwards. See how it's just a little bit lighter. Anyway, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
If you don't want that one, I'll take it.
What, this one?
The little mini.
Yeah, you can have one.
That's right.
I have more of that. But I don't know. I may leave this one in the first set and just make it, because I already have some of these made, but there will only be a certain amount available. So like I may only do 25 sets, or I should do it. If I do 25-gram minis, it'll be a number that's divisible, divided by 4. So like, you know what I'm saying, times 4. So like 24, 28, or 32, depending on how many I get.
Okay.
Enough said. Okay. Is that all you, what else? I know what else. Oh.
That was terrifying.
I almost just pierced my toe.
Do you remember when Ashley did that? Or was it Alaska?
I don't know.
The big giant black scissors?
I don't remember that.
Or was it you?
That could have been me.
Oh.
Okay, the last thing that we wanted to talk about were some podcasts that I talked last time. I tried to, every podcast, I try to talk about some of the new ones that I've watched, because I have found in the knitting world that we are attracted sometimes, and even my YouTube recommends podcasts that are more popular. Mm-hmm. And I really think that there are probably some unknowns out there that are just as good. And so I watched a few this week that, for me, I hadn't heard of, but maybe you have. What about you? Have you watched any new ones?
Yeah. Did you not write mine down?
I think I did, didn't I? Maybe not.
No, you didn't.
It's all about me.
Down.
I only care about my stuff, obviously. I'm a meanie.
But I did watch Diary of a Yarn Snob.
Diary of a Yarn Snob. She's funny. I really like watching her. She's been around, though, for about a year. I think she's got a pretty good following. And she's really cash.
Knit for Brains.
Oh, Knit for Brains. Yeah, you started watching Knit for Brains. So I've been watching just a few that I'll just mention. Stitched in Sweden. She's got a big following, so you may have heard about her, but she does sewing and knitting. And she makes bras.
What?
They're beautiful.
Is it like bustier bra or like just
a regular bra that's like lacy see-through type?
Oh my god.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. They're gorgeous. Anyway, Piper Nell. I've been watching her for a few months. Like, she was one of... I know, it's like I'm boring the...
No, you're not. I'm tired.
Piper Nell is Chanel Wu. She is really smart.
I like her.
She's teaching right now, but she's finishing up, I think, her PhD. Mm-hmm. But she's a great knitter. I've been watching her for a while. I've discovered Michelle Wang.
I have not heard of her.
She's super popular.
Really?
Like, she designs sweaters, and...
I've heard of her name for, like, patterns, but I didn't know she had a podcast.
Yeah, she used to work for Brooklyn Tweed. And she designs sweaters and that, and she just came out with, or is coming out with, it may already be available, through Brooklyn Tweed, a book that is completely garments. I wanted to buy it, but I don't think I'm ready for it. All of the sweaters in it are not top down. You have to make the sleeves separate, she said. She believes that makes a stronger sweater, and I don't think I'm ready for that.
Okay. I'm not even ready for a sweater.
Yeah, we got to be honest with ourselves. As beautiful as her sweaters are, one of them goes all the way down to, like, past your knees.
Dang.
She said it might take you a long time to make it, but you can make it a little bit at a time, but it's all cabled, too. Beautiful, but I'm not ready for that. I know me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
But I liked it. Also, I started watching Geeky Girls Knit, which they're, like, 12.
What?
Not really. One of them is, I think...
You made me so excited. I'm like, I want to watch them.
They look so young.
Really?
And I don't remember their names. But one of them, I think she might still be in school. Because she looks like she's 12. In high school? I think so.
You're going to make them so offended if they're, like, college graduates.
Or if they're old or like me, they're going to be flattered because they look so young. But I think they've written books, and they were going to be at a Fiber Fest this week, and I think they said signing books or something. Maybe I'm just making them sound way more like movie stars than they are. But I think they've actually published. But I don't know. They're really fun to watch. The sound quality for me was a little hard. I had to turn my TV up to 100. So if you guys watch this, it's an awesome podcast, but a microphone might be helpful for you, just because I had to turn it up so loud to hear you guys talk. And then So Sweet Violet podcast, Julia, and this was my first full episode I watched of hers, and I think it was a little bit older one, and I wasn't prepared for what she talked about. This episode, and I think it was before Christmas, she had just lost her brother.
Oh.
And she kept having to stop the video because she was composing herself. And, we've had loss in our family. Yeah. And I lost my husband, which was your stepdad, 5 years ago. And she never said how he passed away, but she said he was a tortured soul. So I wonder, I don't know if it was suicide. I don't know if it was a cancer. She didn't say. But it was emotional, and I wasn't prepared for it. Like, things sneak up on you sometimes when you don't know. And I just want to say, Julia, I am so sorry for your loss. I don't know how recent that was, but he was a grandpa. He had just had a grandbaby. Oh. Yeah, so I feel for you. I've been through loss. We've been through loss, and it's hard. And every once in a while, it sneaks up on you, and you hear someone talking about it. Most of the time, I'm a therapist. I hear about loss all the time, but I go into it knowing that I'm going to hear about stuff, and so pretty good about it, but I wasn't prepared, and it was a little emotional. Same thing that happened with Amy and Debbie. Yeah. I was watching one of their old podcasts before I was friends with Amy, and I emailed her after, and I said, I just want you to know I bawled through that whole entire episode because they were talking about their sister, Wendy, who had passed away a few years ago, and Amy started crying on the podcast, which triggered me, and I started crying, and it was really emotional. So I just I guess it's always good to hear about other people that they've gone through what you've been through, and you can relate.
Get that support.
You do. You kind of feel like, wow, another soul who's been affected by the loss of a soul, Yeah. So, and at Christmas time, right before Christmas, I did a podcast by myself, and I totally bawled the last 10 minutes of it because it was, fine. The holidays, and anyway,
it's hard.
It is hard. So it's really hard. Losses, it never becomes easy. It becomes manageable, I think. Yeah. You can get through your day.
And it's really sad if you get to a point where, in our line of work, we're going to be having a lot of those where people pass on, and And it's like, it's never easy, but it gets easier each time, and it sucks when it becomes something that you're used to.
And that's true. Like I work in the medical field, and I've been in the medical field for almost 13 years as a medical assistant. I was a medical assistant for 10 years, but we lost patients, and I don't remember who said it to me. Someone said, "Oh, you probably get used to that." You know what? You don't get used to it. You learn how to not take it home with you.
Yeah.
But it's always, I need to go in the bathroom for a minute and cry over this patient because I knew them. Mm-hmm. They came in and saw my doctor at least, a few times a year, and I knew them. And sometimes they came in more often, and you don't get used to it. No. And even people that say that about doctors or people that work with cancer patients to say, oh, I bet you get used to that. It's never easy. You do learn, though, how to... I'm sure there are some healthcare providers that become hardened by it and they try not to get close to their patients or whatever.
Yeah.
I choose to not be one of those.
Well, you're a feeler.
I do. Even though I present, I'm pretty tough emotionally outside of personal stuff.
Well, you're also like me. You distract yourself with caretaking others in those situations.
And going in and being a therapist, I know that I'm going to hear hard things, and people tell me all the time I could never do that. I could never be a therapist. I hear hard things. Yeah. I hear people have been through hard things.
I have a hit list.
It's, yeah. And it's hard to not, you can't do that in therapy. You can't get angry, and you learn how to think from a different part of your brain.
Yeah.
When I'm in therapy, I am one-on-one focused on you. I am listening to everything you're saying, but my emotions are in a different place. I'm empathizing, but I'm not sympathizing. I'm not going to sit there and I can't go to that place of, oh my gosh, what if that was my child? Or, oh my gosh, what if that had happened to me? You can't go there. You have to be in your solution-based mind. You have to be in the, okay, how does that story they're telling me link with the behaviors they've been experiencing or, doing, and it's very solution based. And then you walk out your door, and literally that door has to shield you from the stuff as you go home. Yeah. And I'm good at that. Yeah. I'm super good.
I've gotten better at that. It's hard though.
It is hard.
I relate really well to teens.
You spend more time with your patients.
I do.
And you're not their therapist.
I spend 32 hours a week with my girls.
You have relationships, like personal relationships, friendships with these girls.
Yeah, it's really hard not to take that home with you, but you learn how to not, and you gain support from your staff. Like my shift, I'm so sad. I have a whole new shift now, but I love them, and I'm super excited. But like all my beginning shift, they're all assistants on different shifts now, except for one. I gotta keep her. But you create your own support system at work.
You do. Mm-hmm. And it's harder as a therapist. You really have to reach out to your colleagues. You're required to do that if you get into a position where you're feeling too much emotion and, getting too attached to a patient and I just, like I said, I'm just really good at not doing that. I still care about them, and I remember everything about their lives. Mm-hmm. They don't come in and go, I told you that a week ago. Why are you asking? I remember, I know what they're going through, but I don't take it home with me. So anyway, So Sweet Violet it just came out of nowhere. But anyway, on to the next one. The Arctic Knitting.
I love her.
Podcast. She's cute.
Is it Arctic?
Arctic. I can never say that right. Arctic Knitting Podcast. She's also in Sweden, or is she in the Arctic?
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. It's like Arctic.
I don't know, but I like her. And then there's Wet Coast Wools. They're in Vancouver, Canada, and they work at or own a yarn shop.
Okay.
They're really good knitters. Brooklyn Knit Folk. I've only watched her first one. She's got a bunch now. She's a younger girl that lives in New York. And I think that's all of them.
Diary of a Yarn Snob.
And then Diary of a Yarn Snob, which we talked about.
Yeah.
And there's others that I watch regularly. I love Chelsea and Snoo,
Snoo? Hey, Snoo.
Hey, Snoo.
Hey, Snoo.
Chelsea and Sue of Legacy
I really
Knits.
like them. I've been binge watching them a little bit when,
They're easy to watch. They're cute.
They're fun.
And then, of course, I love watching the Grocery Girls.
I need to watch their new episode.
And Yarngasm and David Dog Dare.
I haven't watched them yet.
And then, of course, the Naughty Nitwits.
I started watching them recently.
They're funny.
I really like them. They are funny.
Yeah. And there may be some other ones in there that I've forgotten. But, some of them I love more than others. I tend to really love the longer podcasts.
Yeah.
And then, like, Give Me a Crown. Of course, I watch hers.
Yeah.
But anyway, those are the shout-outs we wanted to give to podcasters. But we appreciate you supporting our podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for coming back. And if you just barely got here, welcome.
Subscribe.
At the very end.
Subscribe. Yeah, welcome.
We've gotten a bunch of subscribers
this
last week. And thank you guys for wanting to, know when we're recording.
We might do some giveaways. Maybe that would be a good giveaway for the Give Me a Crown bag once we
hit 1,000.
Yeah, because we're at, I think, 800 and something subscribers.
836.
Wow. So maybe when we hit 1,000, we'll do a giveaway.
Yeah, so just with our subscribers.
If you watch and you don't subscribe, I don't know how I would do it with the subscribers. Can you go in and see?
Before we, jump on
that.
I
think
we
could still put up a Ravelry thing and say, if you're a subscriber, go in and draw. We hit the thousands, so we just want to do it.
But what if... Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
You don't have to be a subscriber to enter that.
Okay.
But we just want to do a giveaway when we hit 1,000. But you can help by subscribing. And thanks for watching. And I know that ours are longer. You can watch them in pieces. You don't have to watch them all at once.
Yeah. We're a little...
long-winded.
Talkative.
It's hard to keep them short when there's two people.
I know. And we have so much to talk about.
And where we're going every other week.
Yeah, they're going to get long.
They're longer. So
they better not go over 2 hours or we're going to be in trouble.
We're right at 2 hours now.
We're at 2 hours now,
so we better wrap it up. But anyway, thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.
And remember the Knitalongs that are going on. Mm-hmm. And anyway,
we're doing guest dyer next week.
Guest dyer in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Guest dyer drawing. And it may be the last one. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have any comments, please put them under our video. We do read them all. We may not respond to all of them, but we do read them. Ravelry, I look at all the pictures and I read all your comments. And I've been getting a lot of comments on Instagram and I do read them all. And I try to respond, but usually I'm at work and
Yeah,
whatever.
Busy life.
Busy life. Thanks again.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, have a good weekend.
Bye.
A list.
List.
We need a list.
Yeah. Whoa! Don't you... Oh. That was terrible.
Okay. Tat. Show. Should I show mine too?
Flash one.
You might see my butt crack if I show that.
No, mine's a shawl.
Yours is a poncho. We'll introduce mine as the Oive wrap. And we also would like you to see the... if you make some slight alterations, you can also make an Oive poncho. It's pretty cool.
That's why I just didn't want to work on it because I thought it was so ugly. I'm like, Amy, why would you decide designs make so nasty?
Didn't you see my picture, mine hanging up?
I did. And I'm like, oh, maybe that's what it'll look like when it's done.
And
I used a twisted rib stitch.
How do you like that?
It's longer, but it's a lot more elasticity.
What?
More elasticity.
That's a tough one for you. More elasticity?
No, more elastic. There we go. I was creating a new word.
No, elasticity is a word.
No. Elasticity. I know how to say elasticity.
Are you sure?
I know. Elasticity.
He who. I don't even know.
Aww.
Why?
What is it? Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Susie sells seashells on the seashore.
On Sundays.
On Sundays.
That was the worst for me, because again, I have a lisp. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Susie sells them.
Susie sells seashells by the seashore on Sundays. Some Sundays.
With her socks on.
Sitting in her socks.
Sweating in her socks.
Ooh.